Okay, I have done this, and hush! I have weeded everything, and this is where we're at right now. I'm going to put the black across that now using live mix. I have some wax paper I'm going to put up underneath it to catch my glitter. Hush it! Sorry, my dogs are barking in the background. I'm sure you hear that, but anyway, I'm just going to sprinkle this all over. I don't know what they're barking at, but you know, dogs, they're like kids. They've got a mind of their own and do it just when you don't want them to. So I'm just going to move this all over, all of those spaces, and this is the double-sided sticky tape. So this is putting the black. You always want to start with your darkest color first. I'm putting that down so that I don't contaminate the lighter colors. It's the black. It doesn't hurt as much if the lighter colors get in the black as if the black gets in the lighter colors. So you always want to start with your darkest color first, which in this case is the black. So again, I'm just rubbing this all around. Hush, guys, it's okay. It's just being moved. Belle, it's okay, baby girl. Alright, so I have put this all over. I'm going to stand it up and tap it to get rid of the excess. And that's what we have. I'm going to kind of look at it. I'm going to pick this glitter up. You fold this parchment paper directly in half, and then you can dump it back into your container without making a huge mess and spilling it everywhere. So then I'm just going to look at this and see if there's any other places I need to put this black that it didn't stick as well as I would have liked it to. I am using chunky glitter, which makes it harder to stick, but it will work. I just need to make sure that I get as good a coverage on it as I can. Otherwise, the other colors will stick where I have the black, and I don't want that. So I am just coming back with a little more glitter and going over those areas that doesn't look like it got as much adhered to it as I would like. And just kind of burnishing it down, which means I'm just kind of pressing more on those areas. Just a little bit harder than I did the first time, trying to make sure that we get it completely burnished down. And I am sorry that these videos are all out of order. YouTube is giving me kind of a hard time because I have just started uploading, and so they're not letting me put things in the right order or in any length. They're cutting me off at about 5 minutes. And so I'm probably going to be cut off here in just a moment. And then I'll try to come back on and show you the next step that we're going to do with this. Unless it lets me continue recording. Alright. It looks like we have that done as good as we can. And again, I'm going to pick this glitter up and dump it back into my container, trying to save as much of that as I can. And I'm going to get my glitter duster brush, and then I'm going to dust off as much of this off of this other, the white that is still there that needs to be taken off. to keep the contamination down as much as I can. And again, this is just a regular like makeup brush, but we call it that fancy name as a glitter duster brush. But it's just a makeup brush, soft bristles, and you're just dusting off all of the glitter that is on the white where we don't want it. It should not be stuck as such. Because the white is not sticky, we haven't removed it yet to get the double adhesive tape that's underneath. And this also lets us see where any of these black spaces that didn't get as much glitter on it as we would have liked. Alright, that looks pretty good. So then we're going to take this again and try to save as much of this black as we can. Find the lid, put that on before I spill it, or my dog spill it, one or the other. And let's see, I think, no I didn't. Thought I brought some other black back here that was fine, but that's okay. We'll just dust this black off of here. Yes, my floor is very glittered, and my dogs, because they're laying underneath me. So, just try to keep my work area as clean as I can, so that I don't contaminate the next colors. Okay. Now I am going to take the silver, I believe is what I had planned. Here we go, the silver. And what I'm going to do with that is put the silver on the spider webs. I thought it would look kind of cool for the spider webs to be more of a silvery color. So I'm just going to weed out the spider webs. Going to take me just a moment to weed these out. It does have a little line around it, and I was trying to kind of save it, but it's such a fine line, I don't know that I'm going to be able to. So I'm just going to go ahead and weed that out at the same time and just not worry with it. It's just causing more hassle than it's worth, so I'm just going to go ahead and weed that out also. And I like to start with the part of the design that is further away from me, so that I don't put my hand down on the sticky part and then possibly contaminate it, because I still have some black on my hands. So we're going to try to not contaminate those spots any more than I can't avoid. Belle, that's enough. Trixie. All right, we're getting there. All right. Here is another one. I think I have two more left. one. No, leave them alone. No. Okay, so now I have done all of those. That's for the spider webs. And I'm going to take this. I'm not going to spread it all over like I did the black, because I don't want it everywhere. I just really want it on the spider webs. And this is Little Lee and Rose Live Mix 38. And again, I'm just going to burnish that down, which means just press it down into those, that sticky tape that I just removed the covering on, so that it will, the gray will stick to that. Need just a little bit more over here to get all of that on there. And I kind of used a really sparkly one color, because I wanted the spider webs to kind of look like they're glistening. So it has different colors in it than just silver. Kind of is holographic. So it kind of looks like there's water on it, and it's reflecting off of the spider web. I just thought that would be a little more realistic and kind of cool. Another way to make it glow without actually glowing in the dark type. And once y'all get to know me, I am all about sparkle and glitter and glow in the dark. That is so much fun for me. I like the glow-in-the-dark things. I do that as often as I can get away with. I think it's really fun. A lot of the tumblers I have made for myself glow in the dark. It's just, I just really enjoy it. It's kind of fun. Alright, I'm just about done getting all of these done. Just trying to push this glitter around without having to add more on there. Then I don't waste this or contaminate it, or because I really like this color. It's really pretty. It's a shame that they don't make it anymore, because I really like it. You'll notice as you get to know me that I really like Little Lee and Rose products. I have a lot of their glitter and other products that they make. You need to go check them out. Little Lee and Rose. They're pretty cool. Alright, here is my next thing. I have the glitter on the spider webs. So again, I'm just going to pick this up. Try to put this back in here without making a total mess. I can't believe YouTube hasn't kicked me off. That's pretty cool. It says I need to get 50 subscribers before I can go live. So if you would please like, follow, and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. Just dust this off. Get all of this color off of here. all of the extra glitters. Because this next one, I'm going to use some pastels. And I really don't want the blacks to get in onto the bats that are left. So I'm trying to get as much of that loose glitter off of it that I can. Alright, and again, here is what I have so far. And I'm just going to dust this off. Try to keep it from getting on my next colors. Now there's no way that I can keep from contaminating these colors because I'm going to kind of rub them together. So I'm going to try not to use a whole lot. Okay, so now I'm just going to take the bats off. Just taking off. There's one more little bat left. There's a couple of those little bitty pieces I don't want on here, so I'm trying to take those off at the same time. Alright, that is all of the bats. So what I would like is, I have these 4 colors: Little Lee and Rose Noble, Little Lee and Rose Live Mix 36, Little Lee and Rose Spike, and Little Lee and Rose Samson. So what I'd like to do is blue, yellow, green. I think if we just use those 3, because pink and blue will make purple, blue and yellow will make green. So I'm just going to put a little pink here and a little pink here, kind of ombre this in, a little pink over here. And I'm going to put just a little blue on it. And blue on this one. And blue here. Put a little blue here. And a little blue right here. And like right there. I'm going to come back and put this pink a little heavier now. And I'm going to rub that in. Mix those colors together. And I'm just rubbing those down, burnishing them in also. Alright. I think I lost my parchment paper somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. And I'm not going to keep this color, but I don't want to just throw it all over the place. So I'm just going to put this down. Those colors didn't show up as well as I had hoped. Let's see, I've got some, let's put some red over this pink. Try to make it a little darker. And that is Waldo. And then I have Scott from Little Lee and Rose. And again, I'm going to put that where the blue is. See if I can get it to show up a little better. I don't like how light that color is. See, what other color do I have right here? I've got a little green. I guess I'll just go ahead and use the green instead of the yellow. See if it'll stick. And that was Nola's The Green Wave. So I'm going to try to burnish that in. It may not go because we've already put something on the sticky, but I'm going to try because that was really lighter than I wanted it to be. So we're just going to try to see if we can get it a little darker. It probably won't stick because it already has the other colors on it. So there's no more sticky left because I've already burnished it in. But we'll try. You know, what difference does it make? All we can do is try, and just wasting a little bit of glitter is not much. Alright. Tap this off. Well, it shows up a little better. Not much, but a little bit. Once you put that other cup behind it, it should show up better. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this outside and I'm going to spray paint it. And I've got some a cup already prepped for this. So I am going to spray paint it, and then I'll be back to show you how to apply it to the cup.